They called him a villain. But villains don't appear from nowhere. They are not born from chaos. They come from decisions, from pride, from fathers who built empires and erased others in the process. He didn't want chaos. He wanted acknowledgement, a simple nod, a recognition that he existed. His father helped build the future and died forgotten. Meanwhile, another family inherited applause, recognition, and legacy, and the world never even knew even existed. Tony Stark inherited admiration, even inherited silence. Same intelligence, same brilliance, different worlds, different endings. When Even stepped into the light, it wasn't madness. It was a message. If you can build a god in a cave, Sokangi, every spark, every whiplash of his invention screamed frustration. Every arc of energy reflected years of erased identity. Power doesn't corrupt. Power exposes. Tony's power made him a hero. Even's power made him a threat. Same technology, different narrative. One inherited a throne of admiration. The other inherited a grave of silence. They locked him up and called it justice. But justice is not history. Justice does not erase consequences. It only delays the explosion waiting beneath the surface. Even didn't want to rule the world. He didn't want recognition from the masses. He wanted a single truth acknowledged. Stark wasn't special, just lucky. Luck that had been built on the blood and effort of those forgotten. Heroes are protected by legacy. They are cushioned by praise, wealth, and opportunity. Villains are crushed by it. And the world pretends the difference is morality. But it isn't. It is opportunity, circumstance, and the echoes of forgotten fathers. He lost. Not because he was wrong. Not because his plans were flawed. He lost because the system is designed to protect charm, celebrity, and reputation. Those who arrive angry, who demand acknowledgement, who challenge the story of inheritance, are crushed. No matter the brilliance, no matter the skill, every empire casts a shadow. Every legacy produces a consequence. And even Vanko was that consequence. He was not a villain. He was the receipt. The bill the world refused to pay until it hit the wrong hands. Some villains don't want power. Some villains don't crave riches or glory. They want the truth to hurt. They want the system that erased their father, ignored their effort, and rewarded luck instead of merit to be seen. And when they strike, the world calls it evil. Think about the Monaco race. The gleaming cars, the applause, the cameras. All of it a stage for a story he wasn't allowed to be part of. The anger in his hands, the sparks flying from his whips. It wasn't hatred for people. It was hatred for the story that forgot him. Every flicker of energy, every scream of metal tearing through the air. It wasn't chaos. It was narrative correction. It was a man reclaiming a space the world had denied him. He was brilliant, meticulous, precise, and yet he was misunderstood. Misunderstood because the world is designed to celebrate charm, not truth. Power, when given to someone like Tony, is applauded. Power, when claimed by someone like Even, is feared. Even Vanko was not the villain. He was the consequence. He was the echo of injustice, the reflection of opportunity misused, the shadow cast by a family that inherited applause, while another inherited silence. Tony Stark was born into forgiveness. Every mistake framed as brilliance. Every failure rewritten as genius. Even was born into debt. Debt he never signed for. Punishment passed down like a surname. One man broke the system by accident, and the world called it innovation. The other exposed the system on purpose, and the world called it terrorism. That's the difference. Some villains don't want the throne. They don't crave admiration. They don't want to be loved. They want acknowledgement. They want the pain they inherited. To finally have a witness. Even didn't attack Iron Man. He attacked the lie. And lies hate mirrors. That's why the world reacted with fear. Because the truth doesn't arrive politely. It doesn't ask for permission. It arrives like a weapon, in the hands of someone who has nothing left to lose. And when it strikes, it hurts. Not because it's cruel, but because it's accurate. History doesn't remember who was right. It remembers who was protected. And every so-called villain is just a story told from the side that lost the microphone. More stories like this are coming, not to entertain you, but to remind you. Heroes and villains are often separated by privilege, not morality. The Chinese, who decides which side you're on?